Oh man, this is the moment of truth for Bitcoin. We are getting close to making a decision on Bitcoin, which could be the difference between us heading back up to 30,000 and never seeing these lows ever again, or us actually rotating back to the downside, retesting 17,600 and even 15,000 or creating a new low. I'm going to be showing you why all these indicators are telling us that this is the moment and we need to be paying super close attention to this next potential breakout. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, if you want to buy Bitcoin or any altcoins, BYBIT and BitGet, links in the description. Those are affiliate links which support the channel, but also provide you with amazing bonuses which you can use to trade with. Now, as you can see here on Bitcoin, Bitcoin's fighting to keep this day green. It's pretty much a flat day, just down 0.05%, right? You can see on this candle. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and almost a fifth day in a row of green. When have we last seen this? Let's zoom out here on the daily chart. When can you last see 5 days of green? And this is getting a lot of people really excited here on this Bitcoin move. But I need to come in as the voice of reason to say, guys, look, if we break certain key levels, yes, we can turn bullish. I'm not going to be a perma bear, but we still need to keep things in perspective of where we're at in the bigger picture. And I've been warning you guys that right now we are still in a bearish continuation pattern, right? Remember when I said, fool me once, shame on me, whatever that was, that saying which I didn't know? Yeah, well, it's happening again, right? We fell to the downside, we consolidate. I'm going to keep repeating this. We fall to the downside, we consolidate. Now imagine when you were in this moment right here. Look at this moment here on this consolidation. You really thought, if I just zoom in, look at that. That really felt like we broke out and we were ready to go. At that point, the euphoria was exactly the same. People were feeling confident. Oh, we're going back now. That was the bottom. 30,000 was the bottom. But then look what happened. Boom. And then boom, straight back down, okay? So we need to be very careful because the reality is, like I've continually harped on about, the bears are in control and we cannot be arrogant enough to say, no, we flipped it now just because we've rallied within this channel. That's all we've done. Yes, it's nice that we've had 5 days of green. It's good to show that Bitcoin still got that pumpability, like we like to say, and people are flocking back into it. And it will move quick once we start rotating to the upside. But you cannot fall for this. And the other thing which is getting me a little bit worried, which I have to bring to attention, is look at the volume. Volumes are declining day by day. So we've had 5 green days in a row, but each day has got weaker and weaker in volume. Obviously the weekend as well, the volume is declining. So do not fall for this just yet. Now, that doesn't mean we can't break to the upside, but what we need to see is solid volume come in, big volume candles like these types of volume here, breaking us through this level, a green confirmation coming next, and we can take this long trade on BYBIT, on BitGet, and take this up to the upside, and it'll be a quick, explosive move, and I will be long that position. And then we can say, okay, maybe we'll never see those 17,600 again, okay? But what is the most likely scenario? We have to pay attention to the fact that the bears are still in control, and more likely than not, volume's going to dissipate. The bears are going to come kick us back in and start pushing you back down to the bottom of the channel. Okay, so we've got to say, look, that is the most likely scenario. And that's what technical analysis is all about. Now, you guys know what the purpose of this channel is. We want to take the technical analysis and we want to blend on top that macro image and the macro stance. What is the macro stance? Things aren't looking better, are they? Do you think they're looking better? I don't think so. I think we've had a couple of days of rally in the US market. We had a record inflation at 9.1. The market then went ahead and priced in a full basis point hike, which they then unwound back to a 75 basis point. That's what's allowed that rally. This is not a rally on fundamentally things changing. What positive news came out to say that we are going to rally to the upside back on Bitcoin to all-time highs? None just yet, right? So we have to keep things into perspective. It doesn't mean we can't have a short, sharp rally, and you've seen the key levels which I've shown you. If we can break through the top here of this line at 22,000, get a green daily confirmation candle, and get moving on this move, that's going to be really exciting, right? If I bring out a few other indicators which I want to share with you. Let's get a fresh chart here, and I want to show with you the daily EMA. Let's take out the daily EMA. We are running into resistance right here. As you can see, we are running into our daily EMA ribbon. We've done that before and we've got faked back out. We're doing it again and we get faked back out. So in order for this to be different, we've got to post a higher high above this high, right? We've got to get out of this channel and we've got to really work our way upwards. When things really get exciting is a close above 24,000, because then we would have flipped our EMA bullish and we can set ourselves ourselves up for a nice move. So that's really, really important. Moving the EMA out of the way, we can also bring out the Bollinger Band. Now, the Bollinger Bands are constricting. Whenever you get a period of constriction here in your Bollinger Band, it means you're going to get some explosive volatility coming up shortly. Now, you saw the previous time it happened, that explosive move was to the downside. Because we're in a bearish trend, we got to be wary of that same move to the downside, but it can be to the upside. If we break that channel, we can use that momentum, that explosive move to fill this gap on the way to the back side, okay? Really, really important. Now, let's remove the Bollinger Band. I'm going to show you another confluence level using the VPVR, and you can see the volume is all being traded in this critical level where we're at right now. So if I just get zoomed in here, what I want to show you is look at the build-up of volume here, where we're at. That's right in the channel. Let's switch over to the lines with the channel here. In this channel is where all this volume is traded, okay? You can see that here. These are the volume candles. I believe my picture-in-picture might be slightly in the way. There you go. But then once you get through this level here, then things get a little bit easier because you'll see that the volume profile starts to thin out, right? You see this now? Thinning volume here. This means that this gap where we fell so quickly, we can pick it up just as quick on the upside. So we won't want to miss that long trade, but right now is not a time to be getting in that trade just yet. If you're in a trade, which we shared with you, of trading the channel, that's perfectly fine. If you caught the trade from the bottom of the channel here and you rode it to the top, that's fine, but you should be taking profits, right? You should be taking profits and waiting to see, are we going to get thrown back to the downside? Are we going to get the clean break? If we get the clean break of this channel, then by all means, you can go long and take a nice move here, and it'll be an exciting move to take. Now, let's also take a quick look at Ethereum, because Ethereum has broke out of its channel, okay? Really nice breakout from Ethereum, but I need to bring in a few caveats. I know a lot of people are excited by this trade at Ethereum, and rightly so. Now, Ethereum is moving based on its own progression in terms of its fundamentals. They're making really good progress with their merge, and people are excited that we could be seeing the merge in September finally. And naturally, that's going to have a huge impact on price, and we should see Ethereum move to the upside. But just from a technical perspective, you have to be careful with this breakout. Nice candle here. It's a good breakout, but look at the volume. The volume is suspect, right? You wanted to see a good, strong volume candle here. So until I see a nice, strong volume day, maybe tomorrow when the markets open on Ethereum, I'm not super excited that we're going to head to the upside. And keep in mind, if Bitcoin doesn't manage to break its bear flag to the upside, then Ethereum's going to struggle to keep this momentum up for too long because the wider market will be falling. I can't expect Ethereum to continue to run whilst Bitcoin is falling down from its bear flag, retesting 17,600. Okay, so be very, very careful with this trade. I'm also going to update you on two trades which I shared with you, was it yesterday or the day before? Near Protocol and COTI. Now, Near Protocol, you can see here on Near Protocol, we are trying to get the breakout of the triangle, but again, this is very, very cautious. The volumes are weak. We got a red candle. We want to see this breakout with strength tomorrow, and it's going to depend on what strength Bitcoin shows, okay? So this is something you want to look out for, and if you do get the long move, you could be trading this up towards $3.87 and $4.42 for your second take profit at the top of the wedge. But you're going to need Bitcoin on side, continuing to show green candles with good volume in order to take this long. Another one we looked at the other day was COTI. So you can also see COTI is really breaking out nicely from its descending wedge here. Really nice breakout, decent volumes, but it's declining because of the weekend. So again, to get confidence back in this trade, tomorrow when the markets open up, need to be a nice strong volume. You want to see better volume than these 2 days here with a green candle, and that should give you conviction that you could ride this up to potentially to the first take profit at about 13 cents and then the top of the wedge at about 16 cents on COTI as a trading opportunity. Now, please be careful. If you guys are new to trading, stay away or practice with some lunch money. These are very difficult trades. These are advanced trades because these are trading long positions on the reverse of the trend. So if you're doing something like this, please make sure you know what you're doing. You're trading against the trend, okay? The control of the trend is in the hands of the bulls, and we're expecting more of a breakdown from Bitcoin. Now, in order for me to explain exactly why I'm still bearish, go and watch this video, which I've linked up here, which is the best video I've made all week. You need to watch this. If you don't watch any other video of mine, go and watch this and understand what the on-chain metrics are telling us and why I think there could be one more capitulation to the downside before we start moving back to highs. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.